Hello, crafters and stampers. Happy Friday. I'm Sarah Chatello with Sassy Paper Crafts. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I want to show you a few of the cards I've made with new ink colors. There's only 4 here because we are going to be using polished pink to make the 5th one. But I just wanted to show you these real quick, and these were made with the Quiet Meadow Bundle. And if I sound a little weird, it's because I've been sick this week, and I'm still getting over it, but I'm feeling much better. So here is the first one. That is Soft Succulent. There's Pale Papaya, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, and like I said, we are going to be making the polished pink version, which is that pretty pink right there. And before we get started, I just want to announce the winner of last week's giveaway. It was Kathy Sauls, who left comments on my video for last week. She is going to win the Forever Greenery DSP paper sample. So Kathy, be on the lookout for a message from me. And hi, Tara, I see you're watching. So let's get started on this card. And like I said, we're going to be doing polished pink. I love these new ink colors. I always love the ink colors, but these ones just speak to me. Oh, I didn't turn my sound down on my tablet. Hang on, I gotta mute myself. There we go. Okay. So we're going to be making the polished pink version. And like I said, we're going to be using the Quiet Meadow Bundle. This is new in the new annual catalog that will be coming out on May 4th. And just a quick announcement on that, I am having a launch party on May 4th with the new annual catalog at 7 p.m. right here on my Facebook page. I'll be showing the new catalog and showing you some of the stuff I've gotten from my pre-order, things I'm planning on getting. So stay tuned for that. There is a link in this description if you want to join the party. So first we have a couple of die cuts. I use the Stitch So Sweetly dies to cut those out. I'll show you those. These are returning in the new catalog as well. So I used the 2 largest, the largest one for our polished pink piece, and then the second one for our basic white. And I got a little muck on it, but that's okay, we'll cover it up. And then I also used the second largest die to make our sentiment label. And the Quiet Meadow Bundle comes with these really awesome dies. We're not going to be using them in this card, but if you want to see me use them, I will be using them on my VIP groups live on Sunday. But these are the dies for those. It comes with this really cool label. Just wanted to show you that quickly. All right, on to our card. We're going to be using 3 stamps from the Quiet Meadow Bundle. And get my die pack. Oh, there we go. And we're going to be using the big stamp here, the You're Too Kind sentiment, and then this little dot splotchy pattern there. And that really reminds me of an old stamp set that Stampin' Up! Used to have called Gorgeous Grunge, which I still have because I love it so much. I'm going to go ahead and use those 3 and then get out my blocks. I'm going to be using an I block for the flower, and then a C block for the sentiment, and then a D block for the little splotchy dot pattern. And this is also the last day for my host code too. So if you're planning on placing an order to get those tutorials and the artistry bloom sequence, today is the last day. I'll be closing that host code at 9 p.m. tonight. So first we're going to ink up our flowers in polished pink. And I'm going to hide that little, I think that's my fingers were gluey or something and I got a muck on there. I hid that pretty well. And then we're going to take our splotches and move that so I don't accidentally ink that. And it kind of lines up really nice with the flowers, but we're just going to keep stamping it without re-inking it. So we get kind of a layered effect there. And then we are going to take the flowers again, and this is my inside piece. And I'll have a blog post up on Wednesday of next week with all the dimensions and information on this card. And we're just gonna stamp the corner. And we are gonna ink up our splotches again. And I just kind of like to find the edge there. And then we're gonna need, let's move that out of the way, our label for our sentiment. And I went with the "You're Too Kind," and you could also put like a thank you or something on the inside piece. These are going to be thank you cards for my customers for the month of May. And you could also even add little splotches or something to that. I didn't. I wanted to leave it kind of plain just because there's a lot going on with the flowers there. So we're done with stamping. Let me just clean off my stamps quickly so I don't get polished pink all over everything. And I did want to mention too, there will be no live next Friday. I work in a preschool that's Monday through Thursday, but we are working next Friday, so I will not be available to do live. But I will be live on Tuesday for the party, so if you were missing my Sassy Paper Crafts live, you can always catch me Tuesday at 7. There's going to be lots of games, fun stuff going on, and a peek at new products. And I can finally show you guys the inside of this catalog if you don't already have it. And now all that's left is to assemble our card. So I have a piece here that was embossed using the Tasteful Textile 3D embossing folder. And that's going to be our first layer for the card. I'll get my seal here. Stick that down. And then I didn't use dimensionals on the back of this because I wanted to pop up the sentiment. So I'm going to take some more seal, put it on the back. And I kind of put it up towards the top, but centered it. And now we're going to take some of this white polka dotted tulle ribbon. And this is retiring. This will be retired Monday night at 11:59 Mountain Time. But this is some of my favorite ribbon. So we're going to use this up on this card, on these cards today. And then I'm going to do my little Scotch tape technique here. I was going to add a ribbon, but with the sentiment being so large, I didn't want to take away from that. So add a bow, I think I said bow. I don't know what I said. I'm still a little under the weather, you guys. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So I like that it's subtle, but you can still see it. So let me get some dimensionals. And we're going to pop that on the back of our sentiment here. I think 2 should be plenty. And I just kind of put that in the lower right-hand corner there. And then I have some of the new 2021 to 2023 in color jewels. So you see there's soft succulent, fresh freesia, evening evergreen, pale papaya, and the polished pink. And that's what we're going to be using. And there is 2 sizes to these. I'm going to use the largest one. And just stick it on our label there. And then a little bit of seal to put our layers onto the card. And then our inside panel. And that's it. Super fast and easy. Let me bring the other ones back in. We have a completed in color card set. So like I said, again, next week there will be no live on Friday, but there will be on Tuesday. So please join me Tuesday for my annual catalog kickoff party. I hope to see you all there. The link is in the description of this video. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend.